Okay, so we're diving into AI and music again,
We are.
but this time is holiday music.
It is. It is.
Have you heard about this Jingle Bots thing?
I have. Yeah, it's really something.
It's an anonymous creator using AI to release Christmas albums.
Yeah, Christmas albums. And it's not just like one or two songs.
Bro.
It's a whole bunch, like a whole album's worth,
Wow.
which is kind of mind-blowing when you think about it.
Yeah, that's a lot of music. How do they even...
Right.
How is one person doing that?
Well, they're not exactly doing it alone.
Okay.
They're using AI to make it all happen.
Right, with the Jingle Bots.
Yeah.
But how? What is Jingle Bots?
So Jingle Bots isn't a what. It's more like a who or a bunch of who's, I guess.
Okay.
Basically, this anonymous creator is using 9 different AI programs. 9. To make this music.
Like a whole AI band.
Exactly, like an AI orchestra.
So what kind of music are we talking about here? Like, is it any good?
So far, they've released 2 albums. Christmas Bangers and Christmas is Love.
Catchy.
Plus, they've done some AI reworkings of classic Christmas songs.
Wow, so we've got pop, country, jazz.
They're running the gamut.
They really went for it.
Yeah, no holding back.
So all AI.
All AI.
I gotta hear this. Can we play some?
Let's give it a listen.
All right, let's hear it.
Couples wander, hearts aflutter under the mistle, so they mutter sweet nothings as they pass by in the glow of the city sky. Sweet nothings as bright lights, big Christmas, cities wrapped in vibrant cheer, crystal lights like...
Wow, it's catchy.
It makes you wonder, what is real anymore?
Seriously, like where do we draw the line?
Yeah, and I think this is exactly what the creator is trying to get us to think about.
This isn't just about like holiday jingles.
No, not at all.
It's bigger than that.
This is about the future of music, how it's made.
Pushing boundaries.
Absolutely. Like, can AI be truly creative?
Right, because if a computer can make music this good, then what does that even mean for human creativity?
It's a good question, and I don't think there's an easy answer.
It's like that quote,
Arthur C. Clarke.
yes, about technology being indistinguishable from magic.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like, at what point does AI music become so good that it's basically magic?
And if we can't tell the difference, does it matter?
That's the big question.
Is it possible that we're already at the point where AI music passes the Turing test?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It really makes you think.
It does, and the creator of Jingle Bots, they're arguing that this tech, it could change everything.
How so?
They're saying it could make anyone a musician.
Anyone.
Anyone.
I mean, that sounds amazing, but is it really that easy?
Well, that's what we need to unpack.
Like, where does the human element come in?
Right. Is it really music if there's no human heart behind it?
It really makes you think about the nature of creativity itself.
It does, and it raises so many questions about what it means to be a musician, an artist, in a world where AI can do this.
It's a whole new world out there.
It really is.
And Jingle Bots is just the tip of the iceberg.
Exactly. This is just the beginning. And it's not just about making music, like what you're saying about anyone being a musician.
Yeah.
It's like, if AI can do all this for Christmas music,
Right.
what's next?
Exactly. And the Jingle Bots project, it hints at some even bigger stuff.
Okay, like what?
Think about this. AI that could make personalized soundtracks for, like, your whole life.
Wait, really?
Like, imagine an AI DJ
Okay.
that knows, like, every mood you have, your routine, everything.
Oh, wow.
And it just creates the perfect music for every moment.
That's kind of wild.
It is wild, right?
I mean, on the one hand, that's really cool.
Right.
But on the other hand, that's also kind of creepy, isn't it?
It is a little bit, yeah.
Like, it's already kind of freaky how algorithms know what we want to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Or like what to read, what to listen to. But if an AI is making music, like specifically for me,
Yeah.
based on like my deepest emotions and stuff,
It gets kind of personal.
that's a whole other level.
It is. And it makes you think, like, how much of ourselves are we okay with AI knowing?
Right. Like, where do we draw the line?
Yeah, exactly. And how much control are we willing to give up?
For a personalized experience.
Exactly. It's a trade-off. And as AI gets even more advanced, I think these questions are only going to get tougher.
For sure. It's not just about comfort either, right?
What do you mean?
Well, like, what about the possibility of, I don't know, manipulation?
Oh, interesting.
Like, if an AI knows what music makes me happy,
Right?
couldn't it use that to, like, influence me?
You're totally right. Like, what if it's playing in a store?
Or, like, through our headphones as we walk down the street?
Exactly. And we don't even realize it's designed to make us buy something.
Or like vote a certain way or whatever.
Yeah, it's a bit of a Pandora's box when you really start thinking about it.
It feels like we're just starting to understand all the ways music affects us.
We are. And now we're adding AI into the mix.
It's a lot to consider.
It is. But that's why these conversations are so important.
And that's why this Jingle Bots thing is so fascinating, right?
Absolutely.
It's making us confront all this head on.
It is. And it's not just about listening to AI music either.
What do you mean?
The creator, they're encouraging people to try making it themselves.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, they're saying anyone can do it. You don't need to be like Mozart or anything.
That's pretty cool, actually.
It is cool, right?
Okay.
It kind of breaks down that barrier of like, oh, I'm not musical.
Totally. Like maybe I could write a symphony if I had the right tools.
Right. And who knows, maybe you'd be amazing at it.
It does make you wonder, like, what if everyone starts making music with AI?
What happens to the music industry then?
Does it just, like, explode?
Or maybe it gets even better, you know? Like maybe we get this whole wave of new creativity.
It's exciting and kind of scary all at the same time.
It really is. There's so much potential, but also potential for things to go wrong.
So, like, what do we do?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
I mean, it's like we're talking about a whole new world of music.
Right. It's like, how do we even wrap our heads around it?
Yeah, it's exciting, but it's also kind of overwhelming.
Totally overwhelming. And there's so much we still don't know.
Like, who owns all this AI music?
Exactly. That's a huge question, right? Like if an AI wrote a hit song,
Yeah.
who gets the royalties? The programmer who made the AI.
The person who used it.
Right. Or what if the AI, like, claims copyright?
Whoa. Okay, now that's getting really weird.
It's a whole legal and philosophical can of worms.
It really is. And like you said, the technology is moving so fast.
Way faster than our brains, I think.
It feels like we're playing catch up just to understand it.
We are. And then trying to make rules for it on top of that.
Forget about it.
It's tough, but I think that's why we got to keep talking about it.
Right.
The more we know about how AI
The
works.
better equipped we'll be to deal with all this.
Exactly. And to make sure it's used for good, you know.
For sure, because this isn't just some like far off future anymore. This is happening now.
It's real time and it's changing everything.
And it's not just about music either. It's about creativity, like in general.
Absolutely. Because this Jingle Bots thing is just one example.
There's AI writing poetry, making art.
Writing code even.
It's kind of mind-blowing when you really start to think about it.
It is. It is. But that's why this conversation is so important.
Because it's not just for like tech people.
No, not at all.
It's for everyone because AI is going to affect all of us.
In one way or another.
So we need to be paying attention.
Absolutely. And not just paying attention, but like engaging with it.
What do you mean?
Don't just listen to the AI music. Think about it. Question it.
Right, like don't just passively consume it.
Exactly. Be critical. Ask questions. Demand transparency.
And maybe even try making some of our own AI music.
Right. Why not? You never know what you might create.
That's actually a really good point.
It's more accessible than you think. There's tons of free tools online.
Huh, maybe I will give it a shot.
You should.
So to everyone listening, if you're feeling adventurous this holiday season,
Instead of just listening to the same old Christmas carols.
why not explore the world of AI music? You might be surprised at what you discover.
You might even discover a whole new side of yourself.
That is a great point to end on, I think.
It's been a fascinating conversation.
It really has. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI music, everyone.
And until next time.
Keep those creative sparks flying.